Okay. Now that we can actually start, Avery's here in
Yay.
spirit.
I don't know how to get rid of those
After-
targets. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I got rid of them.
Okay,
It's fine.
thank you.
Put him in timeout.
After
Don't put me in timeout.
no, not you, Avery. Avery.
he's server
No, but then he's
muted,
gonna have to
I'll
re-explain
unmute
it
him in a
if
sec.
he's
Joey,
added.
what are you
Just while
measuring?
I get through this first little bit, I'll finish talking, and then
How long until I...
he's really stretching it. After returning back to Phandalin from your previous adventure, as you all slept in some bushes, hay bales along the side of the road,
The high life.
you wake up, most of your stomach's grumbling, little dry-mouthed, wanting to start the morning off right with maybe some food or drink, so you're ready for a day of adventuring.
Is that our opening or?
That is your opening for today.
How
can
much
anyone
does?
hear me?
Yes,
Yep,
we can.
you're
What does
unmuted now,
breakfast?
Avery.
What does breakfast cost at the end? No point using our rations.
Guys,
You
can I
normally
have
ask.
can I have the floor for 2 seconds?
No.
Oh.
Yes.
Does it pertain to
My
the game?
my assignment deadline
Okay, we
got
don't
extended
care.
until tomorrow, so you guys have my undivided attention.
Perfect. Then,
God.
what do you like to do? Do you want me
how
to
much
say my
is-
prologue again, Avery?
Also thank you guys for yelling. Aaron struggles with taking hits, so he could hear you guys screaming through my headphones. So
Perfect,
it actually
fantastic.
works perfectly. What did I miss?
Undivided attention as well.
You are all waking up in the various bushes along the sides of the streets, like the shanty people you are. Most of you fairly dehydrated and hungry this morning.
The broke adventurers.
We're all hungry.
How much is breakfast at the end?
There's no way to
Wait,
know
wait,
until
wait.
you go.
Will,
Games
Will,
of
I
Buzz.
ask.
We can't
Will, I have a thought. One of my spells is I just make berries.
What? Out
Well,
of nothing?
why?
Make one berry, though, Avery.
No, I make 10 berries.
Oh,
No,
even
you have
better.
10
That'll
berries.
definitely feed 5 adult men.
No, the berries
They're
make
magic
you.
berries.
6.
They're magic berries. They make you not hungry for the entire duration of the day.
I feel like that's something we should save.
Yeah.
I don't feel like
For
we
real.
need to-
It's a
Why?
spell. He can just use a spell slot this early on in the day.
That seems like a bad idea.
Well, what other spells does he have? Is he gonna fucking talk to animals again? Like, he might not have anything better.
If you use one of
Why don't we see
Spells
how
also-
much the food
slot, he
costs
can't
first?
turn into animals.
Well,
Let's see how that-
I was saying that, but everybody kept yelling over me.
Well, game's still
Can
paused. we
someone
can't move yet.
can someone explain how spells work then? Because I don't get that.
The game is not paused.
Your character has a certain amount of spell slots. Each spell takes up a spell slot. If it's level 1, if it's level 2, I believe it takes up 2 spell slots, but I could be wrong about that.
And I can only use those 3 spells.
Yeah, so
Oh,
you can
slots
only
each
use
day?
however many. Yeah, you can only use however many spell slots you have.
You have
But one-
You
specific
can use the same
types
spell multiple
of
times.
spell slots.
I
Like you have an
can't use the
amount
same
of first
spell?
level
Wait,
spells.
hold on. I'm
You
really
can.
good at
2 level
communicating with
spell
Avery.
slots.
Okay, Avery, how many spell slots do you have?
3.
Every time you use a spell,
Yeah.
that one of those slots gets taken up, okay? You can use any spell you want until your slots are full. Got it?
What happens when my slots are full?
Then you can't use any more
You have
spells.
to rest
More
again, and
spells.
then you get them
Long
back.
rest, right? Yeah.
Alright?
There's the Avery whisper.
I'm
Alright, let's go get some fucking food.
Yeah, where's Leon at? Over here? Stonehill.
No.
What?
The arrow on the top of the building that's pointing to the name Stonehill Inn.
So
I
right
gotcha.
here. Okay.
As you walk up towards the Stonehill Inn, it's a moderately sized building with winged roofs on either side. Looks like shape of an L. Rusty door hinges. On the door, you can tell that it's been walked through many times. Lots of comings and goings of this place. As you enter the Stonehill Inn, it's a small interior with a large eating section off to the right as you enter. And as soon as you walk straight through the door, right in front of you is a sort of entryway bar-style greeting desk with a single man standing behind the bar.
Ask him how much breakfast and a drink is.
Okay.
Jeez.
Much as beer.
We're thirsty, you idiot.
Welcome. Yeah, I run the Stonehill Inn right here. What are you folks looking for? You look like some real hungry adventurers. Famished,
me.
maybe? I don't know.
Can we
I've got
ask
plenty
him?
things for you.
Can we ask him if we can do anything in exchange for a free breakfast and a drink?
Avery.
You can ask him
he's-
yourself.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
you can.
Avery, don't have to.
Prostitution.
Dude, can you ask? You're just
You
speaking
don't
directly to
Tell
him.
me that you just.
Oh god.
Just ask him.
Go ahead.
Are there any rats in
Yeah.
your basement we can kill?
Do you happen to
That
have
was
a
me
ghoul
asking.
or a goblin in your basement?
Okay,
It happened.
innkeeper.
Fucking-
Tanner will perform a good trick, and in
No,
return, you will
let's
give us
be
lodging.
can we have a normal interaction. Good
Watch.
morning, innkeeper. How much for breakfast and a drink?
We charge a modest price around here. We know it's mostly adventurers. You lot don't look like the too pricey type, I'm guessing.
So broke.
So
How did you
for
know?
each of you, I'll give you a meal for 1 silver piece.
That's solid.
All right, deal.
All right, I'm just gonna sit you guys down at this table over here. He walks out from behind the bar, opens the little side gate that keeps everybody out, ushers you towards this fairly large round table off in the corner of the inn, with small stool seating with no, just basic wood stools with no backs on them. You guys are sat in this corner with a couple windows on the side which look out to the rest of the town.
Do we all have to subtract a coin from?
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, did we ever add our coins?
Yes, you did.
You should have last
Presumably.
night. Or not last night, last time.
Wait, how much
If not,
was it
you can
again?
just add 1 silver piece less than what you're adding.
Asking for
It
asking
was
for
5 gold pieces each, right?
It was 5
Yeah.
gold pieces,
And then we
and
all
it's
had-
10 silver
Asking-
pieces for every gold piece.
asking for a friend. Where do I add my gold pieces, or where does such friend add their gold pieces?
Inventory while you're editing your character in D&D Beyond.
So yeah, when we all
Up
started
and to the
with
right a
50
bit.
silver, right?
No, we all started with 5
Um,
gold. Oh, same thing.
5
It's
gold and 50
approximate, yeah.
silver. I don't know.
So as you all sit around the table, this man with 2 large platters with some what looks to be roasted chickens with some carrots and some bread on the side. As he walks over, takes 1 plate off, as he meets each one of you, sets it down in front of you with some cutlery and a glass. So, what have y'all been drinking? What would you like?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm vegan. Do you have any non-meat?
Anna, shut the fuck up. Eat it, or I will skin you.
Beer, please.
And I will eat you
A
myself.
A pint of beer.
He's a dwarf. Wouldn't it be ale? I don't know.
Beer.
Want some of the hard stuff? Bit early in the morning for that, don't you think?
He's a dwarf. He's allowed.
Not to him.
Alright.
But I'm gonna be
Don't worry
completely
about
honest.
me.
I still don't know how to aisle gold pieces.
I'll just go
want
do
to-
that for you
I want
now.
the smell to knock me out.
I'm gonna add
Just
it for
a
you.
chug of water.
Yeah.
Wait,
water's
how
fine.
much was it again?
It's
1
One
silver.
silver.
for
One
the-
silver piece for a meal. I'm adding it currently for Avery, so.
Hot.
Guys, the innkeeper's a manticore. There's no way.
How many silver pieces go into 1 gold piece, or they
10.
don't? I
Yeah.
see.
10.
I see.
As this larger human male walks back behind the bar, begins filling some pitchers for the table, 1 with beer, 1 with water.
Huge.
He walks back, bringing them 1 in each hand, dropping the beer on the table right beside our big dwarfy friend there, and dropping the water into the center of the table for everyone to access as he goes. So, you must be adventurers. No one walks in here looking like that isn't an adventurer.
Armed to the fucking teeth. Do you have any
Yeah.
work for us?
Wouldn't say work. I got a couple of things that I've been told here and there. From passing through adventurers, you know. A lot of people say a lot of things coming through, and you know,
Look.
word gets spread.
If you need somebody stabbed, robbed, intimidated, burned, kidnapped, we're your guys.
Or entertained.
What do you need?
Or talked
All
to,
I know
Or
is,
console.
once again,
comforted.
the orcs have come down from the mountains to play on the lowlands.
Sorry.
If Neverwinter doesn't send help soon, the orcs will overrun Phandalin and destroy everything we worked so hard to build.
So what I'm hearing is there's a bounty on orc heads.
Oh, nobody's got the price for that. Harbin Western might have something in mind for you. That's a little over your kind of skill, I think.
Wow, now. we're skilled.
He has a big bow, mind you.
We've seen
Right,
the
thanks
size
to
of
the
my
tipping
bow.
keeper.
Sorry, Will, can you repeat what you said?
Thanks to the tipping keeper.
You know me. I'll be out the bar here if you want any more information. Enjoy. As he
All right.
begins to walk back to the bar, as you guys, some of you, the dragon wardens, begin to scarf more ferociously on the meal in front of them. Others eating more pompously, as you're a half elf.
Asshole.
You barbaric creature.
As you begin
show you
filling
barbaric.
cups with beer and water and drinking up plenty, you begin to plan out what you'd like to do for the day.
Is there anyone else in
Gnomes.
the tavern?
We gotta rob the gnomes. I don't care about anything other than robbing
tavern
gnomes.
is sparsely populated. It's fairly early in the morning, so not many people are here yet.
Is there anyone I can
There's a
seduce?
couple
Stop
rectangular
it!
tables with
Why are you guys so
mostly
horny?
humans surrounded them, just enjoying their morning meals.
Alright, what are the
Gnomes.
other two quests?
Gnomes.
What was the other quest aside from the gnomes?
I don't care. Gnomes.
If
gnomes,
you wish
yeah.
to go through the quest, you're gonna have to go check the board
I
again.
thought we had the
as you didn't
pieces of
take
paper-
any of
oh.
them with you.
Wow, we're smart.
You only took the one because you went to do it.
Alright, well, everyone done eating?
Yup, let's
Yeah.
go.
It doesn't matter what the
Damn.
other one is. It's gnome time.
It's
True.
gnome time.
No moments.
As the party begins to get up from their seats, the barkeep and innkeeper begins to yell at you, going, "You ever gonna pay?"
We did pay. We took off the
Where did
silver.
He's Alzheimer's.
Avery
Don't worry about
handed
it.
to
I'll.
Okay, see how it's deducted. It did tell us we had to hand it to her. Come on.
No, we aren't
Common
going to
knowledge
pay.
that you'd have to actually give the money to him.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I
common
flipped
knowledge
him my
in
one
D&D
silver
that none of us have
piece.
played before. Yeah, send him the fucking money.
There you go.
Does the innkeeper get mad at how
Penis
aggressive
breath.
Will was
He
being?
shanks Will for being a prick, and then leaves.
Lose 5 HP.
1 point of damage.
Right.
As
You
the
verbally assault
party
him.
heads out of the Stonehill Inn into the morning sun, it's beginning to brighten up. Light mist along the ground is starting to evaporate in the midday heat. It's probably about 9-10 in the morning. Did you wish to go to the board?
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes.
As you go back over to the same board that you saw last time, you see the two quests that you were looking at before. Would you like me to read them to you?
Yes.
The gnome one.
Gnome one first.
Yes.
The one that you're more inclined to pick is the Gnome Guard quest, and it states as follows: a clan of reclusive rock gnomes resides in a small network of caves in the mountains to the southeast. The gnomes of Gnomenguard are known for their magical inventions, and they might have something with which to defeat the dragon. Get whatever you can from them. If you bring back something useful and don't want to keep it for yourself, Town Master Harbin Wester will pay you 50 gold pieces for it. Would you like to hear the other quest?
Begrudgingly.
Begrudgingly.
The title is the Dwarf Excavation Quest. Dwarf prospectors found ancient dwarven ruins in the mountains southwest southwest of here and have been working an archaeological dig seeking treasure and relics. They need to be warned that a white dragon has moved into the area. Take the warning to them, then return to the townmaster, Harbin Wester, to collect a reward of 50 gold pieces.
Yeah, I feel like there's a chance the
yeah,
dragon could
I have a
show up.
distinct feeling we might meet the
Especially
dragon.
considering last time there were dragon sightings and we happened to find a manticore.
There's always
So
a
what
chance
I'm
to find
hearing
a
is
dragon,
gnome
regardless of
time.
where you go.
Yeah, they do tend to fly around a bit.
Rock gnome dragon.
Hey,
Rock
Owen,
gnome
Rock
time.
gnome.
is
Oh,
there
God.
anything I can do at the Shrine of Luck?
I also share that curiosity.
Huh?
Roll for it.
Roll
What?
perception.
Shrine of Luck?
Roll shrine.
Roll
Dice.
luck.
The Shrine of Luck is made so the stones from near ruins in the area. Vandalin
What?
is
Can you restart
Yeah.
what you were
combined
Yeah.
with
Brother.
ruin
Yeah.
area.
Can you restart what you were liking out?
Now?
Let's talk.
How are we doing?
Okay,
Bad? Good?
that's a bit better. Okay, can you restart that?
Yeah. The Shrine of Luck, which stands in the middle of the town green, it's made up of a bunch of stones taken from the rubble of the torn down buildings or destroyed areas. It is dedicated to Timora, which is the goddess of luck and good fortune. It is normally under the care of a young elf acolyte named Sister Gareli.
Oh,
However,
Joey.
she is out of town during this
You
time,
too.
as she is
Repeated
off
sexual harassment.
meeting with the higher elders who are meeting to talk about the goddess. There is not much to do at the shrine unless the sister is here. It's just a standing tone and appreciation to the goddess of luck. Albeit you could pray to it if you wish. It won't grant you any boons, though.
Gnome time. We set out.
Well, do you want to explore the town a bit? We haven't really explored it.
Oh,
at all.
nope, let's head out.
Gnome time.
Gnome time.
Gnome time.
Yeah, I gotta
It's
agree with gnome time.
Gnome time.
Also, it's already 8 p.m. and we haven't actually left yet.
Yeah.
What do you mean? He said it was 10 in the morning.
Shut up.
Piss off. Gnome time. We leave.
Gnome time.
Alright.
Alright. As you begin to head south from where you are going, you have to go a bit off the beaten path to reach Gnomengard. As they're recluses, they don't really have a battened down path that people follow to reach them. They don't really have any guests that they like.
That they like.
So you continue walking south towards the Sword Mountains through not dense forest, mostly just plains. Few animals running by as you walk through the grassy plains ahead of you. In about an hour or two times travel, you begin to come across the Sword Mountains towering high above you with some more canyon-esque style areas with a fairly large river heading into the mouth of the canyon, which is the main place you were told to look for in this area to find the Gnomengard.
So, Olaf, maybe when we get back, Sister...
God, oh my
Yep.
god.
I swear to God.
I realized that she didn't have as out of an ass as I thought she did, and now I'm not interested.
Oh my God. Why are you like this?
Understand.
There we go. Gnomengard.
Gnomengard.
Let me know when you're all in.
Will I get brutally attacked if I call them gnomes?
I will attack you.
Test it.
Gale is a gnome.
He's a rock gnome, isn't he?
He is a deep gnome.
Yeah, we're
Shit.
going to
So
rock
he's
gnomes.
further in the
Racist.
underground than these gnomes.
I hope there's no bad blood between them.
No, there's not a historical grudge between the two sub-races of gnomes.
until
But
Gil
these-
shows up.
These are recluses, so it is questionable how happy they'll be to see people
Hey.
I mean,
as they leave their home.
Wait, where are we? I'm confused. I'm still in the town.
1 and 2, don't worry.
As our party of 6, possibly fruity adventurers, are arriving in
What the
Nomengard.
fuck?
Sorry, did you say possibly fruity?
You heard me.
That's incredible.
As you followed the mainstream that you found while you were walking, which you boldly assumed would lead you to the right direction,
oh no.
you follow a stream uphill to the base of the mountain in front of you, where waterfall erosion has carved out a natural concavity. The roaring waterfall creates a cloud of mist as it plunges into a shallow pool of water, within which rise 2 small islands covered with 2-foot-tall red, green, and purple mushrooms. Several cave openings overlook the pool from rocky ledges 20 to 30 feet above. The mountain blocks any sunlight from reaching this place.
Are
Clearly.
those our characters there?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
As you enter the mouth of this large concavity, it's fairly dark. However, most of you can see fairly dim-lighted light. The cloud of mist from the waterfall making it slightly obscured, but nothing that takes away your sight altogether. As you see the multiple cave entrances fairly high up on the rocks as they drop to sheer cliffs along the sides. Just across the river to the east, you see that there's a small path leading up to one of these entrances.
Well then,
Can we
Let's
cross the
cross
river?
the river.
How like ooh.
how rapid is this?
Yeah.
Rapid? Or is it a rapid at all?
As you look at the stream, it's very slow.
Cool.
Most of the power from the water drops off as soon as it hits the pool with the islands. It's not too deep. You can probably pass at knee height.
Oh, fuck
For
yeah.
the dwarf
Yeah.
and gnome, it might be closer to waist, but
All right, well then
The rest
let's
of you-
fucking.
Waist him up
be-
on my shoulder.
it's
do
also
that
not,
shit, man.
it's not in combat, so you don't have to worry about your speed at the moment.
I
Oh,
figure,
fuck yeah.
At
Dude.
the
should we like try and go kind of like sneakily over?
Hey, Owen, kind of unrelated, but is it possible for me to join too? Because ideally I want to record this.
No.
I have the
you.
second best internet.
Join the link, I guess. It should be fine. Like, once you're in it, there's not many odd issues. It's just getting you in the first place.
Well, yeah.
Plus, I have
mean,
2 people in my house running FaceTimes at the same time.
Do you want to
That's
try
one of
us
the
just
main
loading him one at a time? Or just not risk it?
No. We'll try this for now. If it gets any better, maybe.
Okie dokie.
If you guys are okay with doing this right now, of course.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm all good with this.
Well, of course you are.
Yeah, no, I'm fine playing it normally, guys. Don't worry about it. I mean, I guess I'll stream to you, but you're asking a lot, but
we all just are blind, except all our characters became blind.
Are you joining in, Tanner?
I might have to go in like 20 minutes or half an hour.
Didn't you just say like you have no?
Yeah,
But he
but
also
then
did
my
say his friends are climbing.
Okay,
at
anyway,
least fucking one
let's
person in the
just-
party listens to me.
Let's just keep going. Then.
Okay, so we want to walk to the thing.
Yep, 100%. I'm just strut across that river.
Go across to the mouth of the cave opening, up the small slope that curves up and around. You are immediately met with the main hallway, or a hallway, which branches off to the left, and it seems to continue further on ahead of you.
Yeah, I think we need to decide now if we're trying to be sneaky or not.
I
We're trying to
No
be sneaky.
sneak.
Just
Wait,
let
these
the-
are rock. These are
No. Rock
gnomes, right?
Rock
Rock
gnomes.
gnomes, yeah.
Rock
Yeah,
gnome
so-
recluses.
So
Yeah, do we
I'm-
see any of them yet? Or
Well,
is
no, it
this-
doesn't matter. I think at this
I'm their
point we very.
homie.
Okay, if we're not trying to be sneaky, we should very loudly proclaim our presence. Otherwise, they're probably gonna think we're trying to break in.
Yeah,
Okay,
if we're sneaky and they
I-
catch us, that could look bad.
I think I think I will proclaim my presence.
Although I don't think they're exactly gonna part ways with their magic dragon killing artifacts easily.
True, but we can get to that when.
All right, but it's
We-
coming out of your gold account.
Listen, no, we'll just kill them. We just kill. We
this-
just
I
murder
don't
and
think you
steal.
should say
Let me
that
at
out
him.
loud.
Take me at him.
That-
Let me at him.
Okay, proclaim your presence then.
Yeah, because I also speak Gnomish, so
Oh, that's a separate language?
I will just scream into the opening of the cave. Is anybody here? We are
As your voice begins. Oh, sorry, continue.
we are a few adventurers looking for the gnomes of Gnomengard. That's all.
As your voice echoes through these seemingly empty halls, no voice responds, but you'd assume if there anything was in there that they'd know you were coming.
Fire.
I guess we just
Fuck it.
walk-
I want to walk
wait,
down the hall. Yeah,
wait,
let's
wait,
fucking
wait.
go.
Wait, can I
Perception check.
Yeah. Or I could
Traps or anything, any
detect
danger?
magic
Yeah, detect magic.
potentially.
Yes,
Would you
detect
like to
magic.
detect
would be
magic,
good.
Tanner?
I don't know. That's one of my 3 spells, so I want to think about that.
Oh, is that a
Well, they are a
well,
magical people.
For the
It's,
So
duration,
if they have traps, then yeah.
Well,
I have
that
to
might
be-
also yield nothing because the whole thing might be magic.
I have to concentrate for 10 minutes, so I'm assuming that means I'll be kind of hard to. I won't be able to do it, or I'll have to take my time to switch out of it to get into a fight if we happen to. Also, I am in, which is Pog.
Just a real quick thing. When I switch to this tab, do you guys still
Yes.
see?
No, we see your tab.
No, we see your tab.
Okay, so I'm actually just gonna do that.
I'm also in.
and
There's a way to set it just to the one tab, I think.
I think there is, but I don't.
think-
There we go.
Yeah,
Okay,
the
I've
thing
got
is,
it.
Just did
the magic detecting magic. It's only a 30-foot distance, and if there's any magic in the stone, I won't be able to do it because it gets blocked by a foot of stone. So
Oh shit.
I don't know if
There's-
it's
there's no
worth
point.
It's probably not worth it then.
using one of my 3 spell slots.
So just have someone look real hard and see if there's any shit
Yeah,
in the
can
ground.
Can we do a
I look
perception
at
check?
that? I'd like a perception check.
Who would like to make it specifically?
I have a +3 in perception, Sam. If
I-
Plus
have a-
5.
there you
I have
go.
a plus.
Also,
I have a
what,
plus 6, you fuckers.
Ooh, alright.
What is
Dear
your
God.
order of entering this cave?
Well, I think if Avery's got the perception check, he should go first.
I'll go first. If anything,
Hey,
if
then
anything
and then
happens,
You can get ganged.
No, Gil should go second because he's the troll.
No.
Why is
The
it
troll.
There's
That's
Man,
there's that half-elf
That is
racism coming
so. Yeah, that is so racist.
Okay, so it'll go Avery, Gil, Joey,
Me. I want to be in the middle.
Hey, why am I going
Tanner,
third?
Because you're the tankiest
and
motherfucker.
the 2 ranged guys.
Or
The
sh-
back,
Two ranged
doesn't
guys in
matter
the
which
back.
one's in front.
I'll be in front.
Which
No, you should be
way
in the
would you
back
like
if
to
you're
go?
that much better than me. Because if we get hit from behind, then you'll be able to fend them off with your long bow.
Avery,
Oh, you're
I
right.
want you to
Alright.
make a perception check, please.
I
Roll
do that
high,
by
you worm
clicking on the
fuck.
+6.
Yeah,
It'll be a
Alright,
D20
don't fuck
plus
this up.
6, yes.
I rolled a 7.
so 13.
Ah.
That's not bad. 13's not bad.
I
not
thought
bad,
it was a
but-
1, I'm not gonna lie.
As you begin to focus in on the hallways ahead of you, one splitting off to the left, you don't notice anything in particular. some distant noises sounding kind of like metal, but that is all you can tell from right now.
All right, let's fucking
Everything
go
ahead of
forward.
you seems normal.
Let's get
Do
a
we go
move
forward or
on.
do we go out to the left path?
Towards the metal.
Yeah.
Try to find people, apparently.
I guess, yeah, sure, that makes the most sense. Guys,
So-
we should split up!
What direction is the
Look
metal
around
clanking
for some
coming from?
clues.
Yeah, shut up, Velma
Make
Dinkley looking head ass.
another perception check.
Gil, can you zoom in?
Oh yeah, my bad.
You want me to do a perception check? You said.
Yes. Since
okay.
you're figuring out which direction.
All right, that is 19. And look at that. Plus 5.
As you can tell now fairly clearly, as you step further into the hallway, the clanking metal sounds more like gears. And it seems to be coming from the hallway up to your right.
Right.
Hallway to the right. All right.
Robot,
yeah,
robot
there we
dragon.
go.
Robot
Tell
dragon.
everyone.
So we just
So
wanna-
let's go. Yeah, let's just fucking
flat
go.
walk right over there.
Let's
Oh,
yeah.
flat walk right
we
there.
gotta move there.
I would like all of you to roll initiative.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
baby.
Oh, no.
Every time he asks us
Oh
to roll,
fuck no!
our first response is
7.
fuck.
Oh shit! Oh, what's
It's on
Uh,
to
I-
just fell onto 7. Makes
plus
me sad.
4? Are you shitting me? 21. Oh fuck! I'm scared.
Wow.
I got a-
wanna-
rolled a 5.
I got a B.
Ah, he got 22. He got 22.
Yeah,
that's one more
a
than me.
20.
That's one more.
So,
I got a 12, Owen.
I have to roll for whatever else it is.
Yeah, of course we get scared of initiative. That means we're gonna get into a fight, probably.
Combat, yeah.
Not probably. We are.
But
Yes,
why?
100%.
God damn it! Should I have used magic detection? I didn't feel like I should have.
Maybe
no,
you should-
we should have gone sneaking instead of screaming.
Time for me to run in anyways, though.
I'm
what
happy.
did
I'm,
you
happy-
get,
Text would
Sam?
have worked. There's too much rock.
I got 21.
I'm so happy
21.
Joey's ahead of me. Oh wait,
Hey,
crap. What does
yo!
what's my bardic inspiration thing do? I need to read that.
Tanner, you're before Joey.
Yeah, I rolled a 9.
In the order?
Yeah.
I thought I said it was behind him. Fuck.
Yeah, Tanner's behind Joey in the line.
I'll move myself.
Yes. So like in physical, I meant more in the terms of
Initiative.
Sorry.
A creature gains a 1d6. Ooh, that's good.
Okay. As you begin to walk down the rocky, outcropped hallways, you turn to the right, entering the sound where you heard the clanking noise, and in front of you, as you all will soon see, the room is not to scale, so don't really worry about that. It's fairly large room.
Oh, and am I moved for you?
Probably, you are now.
Oh, I'm not on my screen.
As you enter the room ahead, the clanking sound, the gears turning, get louder and louder as you finally open up into this room ahead of you, where you see mounted in the middle of this room a large rotating platform with what looks to be 4 heavy crossbows
Oh
wrapped to each direction of it.
no!
With a large chair in the middle, as you see a small person sitting in the chair atop this contraption, looking dead in your eyes as you all enter this room. As soon as you enter the room, the contraption begins to almost whir to life, humming as the gears turning, steam venting out the sides as the crossbows begin to pull back.
A couple
I
questions
ask
before
Avery,
we fight.
Yep.
How brightly lit is the room?
The room it's dimly lit. Few sconces along the walls keep it lit enough for anyone inside to see what they're doing. The hallway ahead past this room is more dark, as is the one that you just left.
Is it possible for us to know if there are any other hostiles in the room?
Do you roll a perception check?
As you've entered the room already, you can deem that the only hostile in the room is the small rock gnome atop the
Four
mechanical
crossbows.
contraption ahead of you.
So the rock gnome speaks gnomish, right?
You would
Yes,
assume.
but you're already in combat.
Okay.
We're fighting.
So-
Why?
So
I don't really
Avery-
have
Avery needs to take his first turn.
Okay, is there any way
Fuck.
we should not try to kill this guy? That would be horrible. If we're trying to go in here, that would be very bad.
Yeah.
Is there any way we can
As you-
incapacitate him?
I don't think.
It
If
is
we
a
knock him
mechanical
out or we
machine.
kill him, either
Okay,
way.
wait. Guys,
which
I have
is
two
controlled
solutions.
by the rock
I have
gnome.
two solutions.
What are your
Number
solutions?
one, I turn into a giant hyena and fuck every motherfucker in the
Okay,
room. Number two,
So us.
I use it's called Charm Person, and if
It's not a person. It has to be a humanoid.
what?
It has to be a humanoid.
Gnomes are
Right.
humanoids.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Get fucked.
Gnomes are humanoids.
Gnomes are
You
like
would be in
stupid
turn
idiot.
calling Gil a non-humanoid person.
I don't know.
fucking
Again, it's the
racist.
half-elfish racism again.
And
The
basically,
audacity.
I can just charm the little gnome person and tell him to stop attacking us.
If you pass it, of course.
If I pass it.
it's I think that's. I mean, that's. If you're
shot.
first, you seem
Yeah,
to
are
have
you
got the
going
best.
for it?
Wait, is there like any way I could try and persuade this guy,
Well,
or am I
it's
just
not your
do I just
turn.
have to
though.
fuck with
That's
them?
the thing.
Yeah.
He is already loading the crossbows,
Okay,
seemingly
so-
very happy to let them fly.
Bro,
Is he
why?
manually reloading these?
Yeah, why is he
No,
doing
they're
this?
automatic.
Automatically
me.
reloading too. Fuck.
Yep.
Okay.
They're auto-loaded crossbows.
All right.
Well, Avery, let's hope we you hit the spell.
Avery, it is your turn.
Can I cast my Charm Person spell on the gnome human in front of us?
What is it? What does he have to roll?
Yes. That will take one of your slots.
I accept. I consent.
And you...
Fuck's sake.
It does connect, so please cast it.
Do I hit the cast button? God, I hit
You
the cast
hit
button.
cast
That's so
button.
important. Here we go. Wait, do I have to say like a verbal piece now, or what happens? I'm confused.
Did you cast it?
Yeah, I hit the cast button and it put a little red box in my spell slot.
Okay.
Please, oh please, oh please.
So
Fucking-
it does connect.
God, I'm the coolest.
Why do I feel a butt coming?
Hasn't worked yet.
Hold on, my iPad's now asking me if I'm human.
Gotta say, this music makes it so much more ominous.
Truly.
I don't
You like the
music on.
Skyrim soundtrack in the
Yeah.
background?
How
Yeah.
high off the ground is this platform?
The top of it is about 6 feet off the ground,
Okay.
where the rock gnome is sitting.
Ah, nice and lined up with our fucking heads.
Yeah, the little short man trying to feel tall,
Jesus fucking Christ.
Tanner, I'm starting to think this is superseding the roleplay.
As you cast your spell, the rock gnome begins to light up with a strangely large smile. It's one that you wouldn't seemingly have in this scenario. Looks almost giddy, super enjoying every moment of everything going on, looking at Avery just longingly
Oh no.
as he takes his hands off of the
Oh, thank God.
controls of the
We're not out of it yet.
crossbows. He then hops off of
Oh,
the
God.
crossbow platform, looking almost as if waiting for what Avery's next word is.
Avery,
Okay.
did you read the spell correctly? Are you
one-
gonna have to fuck this
There's
gnome?
one problem, guys, though, with the spell. At the end of the spell, it lasts an hour. At the end of it, the guy knows he was charmed.
No, he's not a friendly acquaintance, so it doesn't. If
When the
he's
spell ends, the creature
if he's
knows it was
regard-
charmed by you.
you, if the creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance. No, there's a period. You're right.
Yeah, so he is gonna know he was charmed, but okay,
It lasts
Who
an hour.
cares? We're not dead.
yeah, we can talk to him now. I think.
That does end combat.
Thank fuck. Okay.
First thing I do is I walk up and I yank a gear out to disarm the crossbow.
Are you sure that won't like
please
fire
make
it?
a strength check.
Are you sure that won't fire it, Will? Oh no!
If it does, I'm under it, so I
It
don't
is
get
too
hit.
late.
Oh,
Please
dear.
make a strength check. The crossbows are at chest height for all of you. The
Oh.
seat is up at 6 feet.
Will.
19 goes through
Oh,
without a
okay.
hitch.
Thank God.
As
thank
you
fuck.
grab onto one of the large gears on the side that keeps it from reloading, he pulls it off as it clatters to the floor behind you. The rock gnome seemingly still unimaginably happy, but lesser so that you just tore apart their invention.
Tragic. At least we're not dead.
Okay. Okay.
You're welcome. You're
so,
welcome.
Gil, can you talk to him now?
Yeah, okay.
I'm assuming he could still respond.
Yo, make some Sims noises now.
So I'm gonna talk to the team for a minute here, just
Stabber
create a
dabber,
little
dude.
plan. So
Stabber
like
dab scabber.
should we try and like, because I have +4 in persuasion, so I could like try and persuade him to lead us farther
Well,
in.
he's already charmed. He can be forced to do that.
Oh, fire then. Yeah, okay.
We
So
should
Yeah,
just try and ask. Like, I don't know how charming works if they have self-conscious thought, but we should try asking him like
Okay,
why.
my
he was
game plan
attacking
is
us.
we speed run this shit because we need to get in, get the fucking shit we need, and not have like weaponry pointed at us in the end of an hour, because at the end of an hour he's gonna know we put him under
I know,
a
but
train.
let's try asking him, see if he can respond first, because we don't know how the spell works exactly.
So what the fuck do you want me to ask him?
Ask him why he attacked us, why he was going to attack us.
Okay, so I turn to the little gnome man and I go, "Hey pal, why were you on that big old automatic crossbow trying to kill us?"
Well, I'm just gonna go downstairs and wait for Eric. She'll meet downstairs in a couple minutes.
Yeah, give me 2 secs. We're trying not to die in D&D, but I'll be right there. Okay, see you, man.
Tell Aaron to go.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. See you, man. Yeah, we got 5 more minutes.
All right.
Anyway.
Owen, did you is that you
Owen, did you catch that?
are you here? I think
yes,
is the better question. Interesting.
It appears he isn't.
Well, that.
Now this world has no rules.
Avery, can you roll a
Phase through
perception?
the walls and emerge with 5 bags of gold.
Avery, can you roll a perception check to see if Owen is here or not?
Alright, guys, I say we start phasing through the walls.
Yeah, Joey, I got a 20 plus 6, Joey. I got a 26.
It
Is it
appears
here?
he is not here.
You are very confident to say.
You rolled a nat 20 on that? Bro.
That's
Yeah,
just
there goes your nat
wasted his
20 for the
natural
night.
20. Yikes.
What were you continuing to talk to the gnome?
Yeah, I asked him why he tried to attack us.
Okay. So I just have to find what this. Everyone has fucking stat blocks now. As you talk to the short female rock gnome, their eyes still almost aglow with happiness. Seems to be just muttering continuously as you talk towards it. Doesn't seem to register that you're talking to it, almost enveloped in the mantra it's saying in its own head. As you listen in a little closer, Gil can hear in Gnomish that it's just muttering to itself about ways it could build the contraption better, ways it could try it out on something new, ways it can make it larger, fire faster, almost ignoring the rest of you in the room as it's so focused in on this one thing it's built this whole time it's been in here.
Right, let's tie the asshole up and move on.
I think we should bring it
Can we
with
get him-
us.
Can we get him to
He's
escort
gonna
us?
be incoherent.
No,
We're
no,
gonna
but-
walk in
but
and he's gonna be babbling like crazy.
If
Go,
we
what the fuck did they do
If
to our
we
friend?
walk in with one of them, that's probably better than walking in
Yeah.
past a
Tied up.
past a
Tied up.
He's taking a hostage this early on.
I'm
Yeah,
taking
but
a hostage. I'm
the
tying
tell
up and
if
I'm leaving
he-
it in the corner.
Will, if we
Pedro
pass
was
a
taking him with you.
if we pass a defensive location without him, that probably isn't gonna look good, right?
Tanner,
have
if we
five
pass a
different
defensive
standards,
location
do
with a fucking clearly under the effect of a charm, muttering maniac that they
The
put in front as their primary
the
defensive
rock known
line,
for his
they're gonna go,
risk.
what the hell
Muttering
did they do to
maniac.
Mike?
the muttering maniac has nothing to do with the charm. I'll let you know.
Okay, game plan. We'll
He's
steal his
just an
clothes.
insane rock
how
gnome.
is-
Steal his clothes and dress up Gil. And we'll just
Yo.
pretend
Yo!
Just knock him
Actually,
out
that's
cold.
kind of based.
Guys, I just had a thought. I have to leave, but the bus ride is 20 minutes long, so I can just play on my phone on the bus.
Okay.
Alright, fair enough.
So
Sure.
give me like 5 minutes to get on the bus, but
We'll,
if I
we'll
need
still
to make...
probably be discussing this, so
Okay,
I
perfect.
fucking hope not.
Just text me and keep me in the loop.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, as the
Okay, so now that he's
muttering
gone.
gnome is sitting at Avery's feet currently.
Yeah,
What would you like
honestly,
to do?
I mean,
Okay.
we could actually just like dress me up as it.
I
And,
But the
have
thing
like,
is, though, how like actually accurate to a rock gnome are you?
I have the
Like,
ability.
how
Wait,
similar do you
I have
look?
the spell. I have the
Right.
spell. I have disguise self.
I also just
Isn't that just
I am,
you though?
I am a,
That's just
Once
disguise you.
again, the
Oh, wait.
half-elf is being racist.
I can go in
are deep
as
gnomes and rock gnomes different?
Yes.
Wow.
So you have a darker color skin. That's about the only difference in visual appearance.
Damn, so I'm just black.
Just say it's a birth defect.
You're just black.
I could disguise myself and go in by myself, which probably wouldn't work that well, but that's an option.
Okay, so is he like still under our influence? Like if we asked him to do something, would he do it?
Yeah, that's how the charm
He
works.
So then why don't we just
still
ask him to-
coherent, so he would listen to whatever you say, but he wouldn't talk to you.
No, he's just
So what
follows our
about-
orders.
Olaf
No,
starts
so
to
what
get
if we got him
impatient
to escort
and-
us? Because wouldn't it look Wouldn't it look
That's
good
what
if
I
he was
said!
in front of us?
Yeah.
That's what
No, I know that's what you were saying. It's like I'm bringing that up again. Because
Yeah,
wouldn't it look good if he was leading us into the
yeah,
base? If
exactly.
he was in front, with not clearly not bound, wouldn't that look good? As if like he's allowing us to come in?
And I've got +4 persuasion, so I can just
I have
like.
+5. Fuck you.
But you literally cannot talk gnomish, so.
No, you're right.
That's true. He cannot speak Gnomish.
However, I have vicious mockery, which can be understood by anyone.
Just.
Or if we get
blame him.
into really bad trouble, just make everyone burst out laughter.
I
In
didn't
laughter.
take that
Okay,
spell.
so
Oh,
yeah,
you didn't
let's
get the one, you fucking
No,
loser.
I
let's
was
just
thinking
That was such
uh,
a good one.
Okay.
let's just ask. Okay.
We're gonna
I'm
get
gonna
Avery.
try to
Escort us.
persuade him.
to. Well, no, we don't have to persuade him. He's following Avery's
He's armed,
orders.
so it's not required.
Oh,
Yeah.
fire.
to,
Okay, so I'll
for,
just.
for any of you. He's just charmed in general. So,
So let's get him to lead us deeper into the base then.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just be like, hey there,
And-
pal.
Any objections?
The
Let's go.
gnome looks up towards Gil as he asks him to continue throughout, and rather than following or leading, he just sort of points to the doorway and hallway to the south. Very content, sitting on the floor by its machine, muttering.
Well, we can order him to follow us, at least. Right?
Very ominous.
Yes, you can force him to follow you.
I think
All
that's...
right.
So not under the charm, right? Like actually have to force him.
Or can we
do that.
Like, can the charm...
Physically won't follow you, but you can
Oh,
force him to come with you.
I
okay.
can pick him up and throw him
So
on my
let's
shoulder.
not
That-
If you
do
do
that.
any physical harm to him, the charm immediately ends, though.
That's
Bruh.
Shit.
Can
So-
I kind of want to do something super quick. Sorry for the interruption. Are there any like spare parts around anywhere, like for the machine? Any visible gears or anything?
You could, in theory, rip a crossbow off of it if you were so inclined. That would cause
I will
probably-
I don't want him to
That would
put it back
cause
together if we have to come
profound
back.
damage to it. You
I
did
will
already.
yank a crossbow
Will
off.
pull the gear off of it. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
can we
take the gear
gear or
or
more
something?
likely
Yeah.
that you would.
Yeah, that's what
You can
I
take
was.
the
I
gear,
was just wondering
yeah.
if there were any like extra parts around in case he can just replace that gear easily.
There's a couple tables in the room with like some odds and ends. Nothing that fits the gear size that you pulled off already.
Okay, then let's just take that gear with us
How about
because I don't want him putting that together again.
on our way out, just follow me. I'll just stand in front. I'll just take whatever
True.
they throw at me. I do not care.
Fair
Also,
enough.
my
Heading further south.
Absolutely.
Okay. As you continue to the hallway to the south, you come out to another hallway in front of you. As you see, to your
We
right,
didn't bound him.
coming down the hallway,
Should we have done that?
you did have rope, so in theory you could.
Should we go back and
You
do that?
do see.
Oh, well, now Tarek is what I suggest.
No, well, because the fact that we thought he could just follow us, so that seemed to make the most
Yeah.
sense. But because he can't, we have to literally like carry him. So because that sort of ruins our idea, then we probably should tie him up. Because if this appears to be the only exit or entrance that we know of,
Gil, can you scroll
The
down
only
a
one that
little?
you can reach, at
Oh,
least.
yeah, my bad.
so should we? I think it might be smart to do that then.
Alright, but I'm using your rope.
I don't have rope.
Ain't touching mine.
I don't.
So
have
nice
rope.
of you to offer, Will.
You not?
No, I don't have rope.
Really? Do we all have rope but you?
Guess so. It's just not in my backpack. I have
That's
a candle.
funny.
And
Alright,
dis-
fine, I'll tie him up.
I do have my disguise skills.
As soon as you grab him to tie him up, once the rope is firmly taut around his body, you can see the face immediately snap. He's no longer grinning ear to ear at the sight of you and is almost angrily glaring at you, still muttering the same words, but looking at its machine torn astrew by you guys
Oh,
almost infuriates it.
wait.
Hey,
if
he
he's
can claim
not
me all he
spell,
wants. He's
Gil,
tied up.
Gil, can you try talking?
He's
to
no
him again?
longer charmed.
He's no longer
He's-
charmed.
But now he can
He's
talk.
still
back to
gonna
us.
be nonsensical.
Still
talking
crazy.
to
Yeah,
himself.
he's still fucking insane.
Well,
As I said before, the charm had nothing to do with his incompetence.
He's
They-
just fucking.
they really had the dumbest troll. Fuck, sorry.
Jesus.
Bro,
Racistness is
what
crazy.
the fuck?
As you
I think
walk-
Tanner, I think you should make this like canon to your character. I think you should just genuinely be racist at this point.
unbelievably racist elf. New character.
I don't want to do that. No, I just.
The black.
Unbelievably racist.
I want
Bro, I,
Like,
yeah,
you're doing
I,
it whether you
I think
want
I'm the
to or
only-
not.
You're
am I
doing
the
it
only
anyway.
character with like more melanin than anybody else here? Like, am I the only?
I'm like a big blue dragonborn.
Every time
mean,
you
Yeah,
refer to
it's
Gil,
it's
Yeah.
hard to
Is
tell the
brass.
levels of melanin in the Dragonborn.
True.
every time you
And you're
refer to
also more of like a gray rather than a black
Okay.
color-wise.
Gil, make sure you say black and put like emphasis on.
No,
the
I just
fact
wanted
that
to
he's
look
black.
up the color just to get a better idea.
Um,
So
as
I'm
you
orange.
guys walk
Orangish
back out of the
gold.
room with the crazy rock gnome, you walk out through this bending
Being racist.
elbow hallway where you can see one of the cave ledges that you saw on the way in that drops almost a sheer 20 feet to the ground. And further south, down to your left, you see more hallways continuing further on into the deep underground.
I'll be right back.
Can I jump off this cliff? Can I slide down the cliff?
I wanna walk like kind of down the hallway a little bit.
And it's a sheer cliff. You'd have to drop. Yep. So you walk ahead as you see further ahead a larger room lays ahead of you straight to the east, and down towards your right. You can't fully see what is in the room, but you do know that towards the south there is another hallway leading to a room.
Okay, I would like to make a perception check on like if I hear any movement or voices or just anything
flanking.
strange. Any more gears turning. 15, 20 not natural. Yeah.
As you begin to listen, and you can hear sort of
Avery
voices talking to each other. As you take a couple further steps down the hallway, you can hear to the building south of you, someone yells, "Who goes there?" Many of you not being able to understand this, but Gil, understanding Gnomish, hears that they yell at them, "Who goes there?"
Okay.
Alright, Gil, time to use that +4 in persuasion, my friend.
A couple seconds after, another voice, different from the first, yells out, "Who goes there?" again, this time in common.
Oh,
so everyone
look at that.
understands it now.
Oh, handy.
Okay, so I mean, what are we here for again?
We're here for an artifact to help. That would help kill a dragon, right?
We're
That
looking
was-
for
that's what
anything
that was,
valuable
right?
that could
Rock
be used with a dragon.
We're looking to rob you of your artifact. No.
No, we're looking to distract
we
them
should-
while I rob them.
I think we should come in with like a friendly approach. Like we're not gonna hurt you. Don't try
Yeah.
hurting us. Like you
We're
don't
just
fuck with
looking
us. We don't
for
fuck with
the
you.
Ignore
information.
the no mind us.
Just don't go down that hallway.
Yeah, so just like
Are you
yell out.
entering the room to your south?
I
think
would like
maybe
to
not
stay in
all
the
of us.
hallway.
Yeah, we should
Yeah,
maybe yell for.
To yell around the corner?
Yeah,
can
like
I
14
move into the
crossbows.
opening?
Yep.
Oh,
and then yell at them?
crossbows.
As you move into the opening, you can see perched on the ledge just inside the room 2 rock gnomes. These ones seemingly sane, standing atop. They are armed per se, drawn their weapons as they heard you coming. Immediately yell at you. "You're not a shape changer, are you?"
Oh, good thing I didn't disguise myself.
No, I'm simply a gnome. I'm here with my band of adventurers, and we are looking for some information on weapons to kill dragons.
Right to the point.
Adventurers?
Or dragon
How many?
weapons.
How do I know you're not shape changer?
How many of those?
I can prove it by shape changing.
There's 6 of us, but would it be useful to say 5 and just have me stealth?
I
Actually,
feel like
I feel like that wouldn't end well for
that,
us.
they're
Only
already
if I get
suspicious.
caught.
They're
Yeah.
already suspicious of us being shape
It's fine.
changers.
I'll just pretend I don't know you.
This guy's
No,
completely.
no, you rock gnomes. I do not know this fellow.
He's probably the one who got your guard.
Can we just frame
no.
Tanner?
Well,
Just
decide.
say-
Is it 5 or 6?
Just say 6. I think is safe.
Yeah,
Coward.
okay.
Six.
then I can rob them.
They have a
We don't want to rob them.
yet.
Not yet.
There are
I
6 of us in this
became
band.
Son of a bitch. I expressly came to rob these people.
Don't say
We've
that.
got strict orders to attack shape changers on sight. You're gonna have to do a little more than just speak pretty to teach us.
Do a
Oh.
persuasion.
How do I
Brother.
really know that you're not gonna
Or
change
ask-
on us, huh?
Is there any way we
I'm-
can prove to you that we aren't?
Yeah.
I threaten the rock.
No. Is there anything that I can do
Jesus
to prove
Christ.
to you that I'm not a shapeshifter?
No.
No.
You'd have to succeed on a check. I'm not gonna tell you what check, but you'd have to succeed on one.
Persuasion check. I could use a.
Religion.
I could do a performance check.
Perform.
Oh wait, I have a deception check. Could that work?
No, we're not trying to deceive them.
And I still threaten the rock gnome to fall.
No.
Jesus
Just
Christ.
do a persuasion check, Gil.
As you guys are speaking amongst yourselves, the rocks yell out once more. Our kings have declared that there is a shape changer in the midst of us.
It's among us! Oh my god!
Shut up. Shut up, Tanner.
Okay, now
And
I'm going to
go
threaten
by
them.
our king's rules. Kings, multiple, plural.
Yeah.
Wait, how do we know
Okay.
they're not a shape check?
How do we know
Yeah,
you're
just
not?
gaslighting
Can I roll the check to prove that I am
You
not?
gotta know which check.
Persuasion, I'd say.
Yeah, you can't just say,
Yeah.
"Can I roll?"
Okay,
would
so-
you like to try and convince them? that
Yeah, I
you're
would
not-
like to try and persuade them that I am not.
Okay. Can you
Just
roll
says
a
to the gnome.
persuasion check?
Okay. 16 plus 4.
Woo!
Yeah. As you speak to the, I guess go ahead. How would you like to do it?
My fellow gnomes. Everybody knows that if
This is a Martin Luther King speech.
yeah,
I had a
My
dream.
fellow Americans.
everybody knows that if an adventurer can do a funny little dance, he is not a shapeshifter. My party and I will now do funny little dances.
No,
to
just make me. Just
prove-
make me. Just make me. I have a performance +5.
Nobody's gonna
Jesus
do
Christ.
all of us.
Okay, yeah. I will have my bard do a funny little dance to prove that we are not shapeshifters.
Tanner gets sturdy.
As you yell that towards the gnomes, they immediately look to each other and go, "I did hear that once before. I think he's telling the truth. That is a great way to tell." As they yell back to you, "Let's see it then.
Oh shit! I
It better be
really,
a funny little dance."
I really hope I don't mess this up.
Bust it down sexual style, Tanner.
So
Tanner
fuck.
goes
Sexual
to
style.
sauce.
Funny.
Your party continues into the room ahead of you. You are now beckoned to complete your funny little dance as promised.
Is there a pillar, almost a small pillar, almost like a pole?
It's funny.
There's
It's not
no-
erotic. It's funny. It's everything has to be sex.
All right,
No, it is a sheer room with no pillars.
All right, I'm going to. I have a +5 in performance. I really hope I don't
About
fuck
it,
this
too.
up. Otherwise, I'm gonna
Make-
get shot with crossbows.
Make a performance check.
Yeah, what
Alright.
weapons do they have?
Tanner, do the
Ooh,
gritty.
okay, I got 15. That's pretty good.
I want you to describe your moves for me.
All right.
Let's go.
I put my arms to. Wait, what's that? How do you do the orange justice? I'm gonna Fortnite.
I thought you were gonna do the Macarena for a second
I'm gonna
there.
Fortnite default dance on them.
As Rodin begins to bust it down sexual style in front of the two rock gnome recluses, as he completes his funny little dance, the rock gnomes turn away from you so you can't hear them as they begin to mutter between themselves, and then immediately whip back around, looking you dead in the eye and going, "That was a very funny little dance. There's no conceivable way you'd be a shape changer after that.
Let's fucking go.
No shape changer could boogie like that these days."
Actually, base.
Fuck.
Now can I threaten
They-
them?
You must go speak to our kings. They may need your help with this shape changer.
Wait a second. If there's two kings, maybe one of them's a shapeshifter.
No.
Hey, yo.
No, that's like a
Okay.
legitimate.
I'm gonna try and fuck him.
No.
Owen, can I do perception
They're
checks if
just
I'm
a
valuable in the
homosexual
room?
couple.
Oh,
Roll.
dude.
Avery texted me, is he the shape changer?
Wisdom. 5. Shit.
Maybe the shape changer was the friends we made along the way.
It is fairly barren walls. You can't see anything above where the rock gnomes are standing, as they're very short, but they're up 10 feet from you. You don't see anything of value in the room. Sorry.
What about the room with the caskets further back?
You'd have to enter it to
Shit,
find
Yeah.
it.
guys, Avery can change into animals. Uh-oh.
Can I slip back to G8, or will that piss off the gnomes?
No, they don't. They believe you are inconceivably human, so they've no issues with you anymore.
Alright, then I'm gonna
least
slip
these
back
ones.
towards G8.
Oh god.
I'm not gonna walk
as
in.
As you enter, there
Oh, I
is
guess
a
I
large
am.
room sprawls out in front of you. On the walls, there's about 12 40-gallon barrels set into wide alcoves.
Damn, I
Each
can't fit those in
barrel
my pocket.
secured by wooden braces. The barrels in the southern alcove have been tapped with wooden spigots. 2 of those barrels are fairly full, you can see, as they're almost busting at the seams, where the other 2 have the spigots left open, as there's no longer anything left in them.
Am I alone in the room?
You are alone in the room.
Is there anything that could be used to hold any liquid?
Liquid.
There's small tankards from where there's been drinking parties in the past. There's no wine casks or hide holds for water of any sort of liquid. It's mostly main storage for the large wine barrels.
Damn, so I can't pinch any wine.
I will also ask you to make a perception check.
Oh dear.
Oh,
I've not been doing very well with those
well.
lately. 3! Yeah!
As you look around the room, nothing seems out of the ordinary. Nothing
Almost.
really changed. It's a normal storage cellar room to you.
To me. Well, in that case, I guess I'll just leave.
Okay. Thomas heads back down to regroup with the party in the small room ahead of the bridge.
Ominous.
I climb up this this cliff here.
I guess we just follow them
It
to
is.
talk
Yeah.
to their kings.
Yeah.
The 2 gnomes, once again, just like many of the gnomes in this area, refuse to
Actually-
leave their post, warning for shapeshifters or shape changers in the area. Who knows what they could be? It could even be the backpack on your backs. They won't lead you, but they do tell you that if you follow the bridge and head through the rooms and not too far, keep going straight up the hills and you'll be able to reach the king's chambers.
Okay. Should we mention to them that we tied up one of their friends?
No,
I feel like we
obviously
should not.
Okay, 'cause
Yeah,
it
that
could.
seem-
We could say that they're the shapeshifter. Maybe
It's true, they are
That's
crazy.
Why we tied them up?
They are
They could have
crazy.
tied themselves up.
No, I like this idea. They're crazy because they're a shape changer.
But
We gaslight the king.
Yeah.
Oh no, I like this idea.
Until it's like the king's son or something like that, and they're just like, but
then
they just
there's
have autism, guys. Like,
One-
No, and then we say, yeah,
Just
they
really
have
like his
autism because they're shape
machines.
changing.
Hey, Owen, we moved to gaslight the 2 kings.
oh,
Yeah,
Jesus.
no, not the kings, the guards. Although I do say it's 9, 10 would now be a logical stopping point.
Yeah, I think so as well, actually.
All right. Fair enough.
Before we get any farther in.
Avery's so confused.
I can't believe
Avery.
for my perception checks, I rolled a 1, a 3, and a 5.
Yeah, you're
That's
not doing so
crazy.
hot.
Did not roll well.
Hey,
So
Owen-
leaving it off,
Oh, sorry. continue.
our campaign leaves as the adventurers continue venturing into Gnome Guard, searching for magical artifacts, but now keeping an eye out for a shape changer, which could be
An
anything
imposter
at this point.
among us. dare you
Okay.
say?
Could be inanimate objects. Could take the form of something
Oh,
else.
Gil.
Alright, can I
Gnomes know
ask...
very little.
Frame one.
Can I ask what would have happened if I failed the dance check?
As Gil
Make a noise.
persuaded them already, you shouldn't have to do it, but Gil did force you to do the dance by saying that shape changers would never do a funny little dance. So that could have been immediately bypassed if he just said anything else.
Oh, well, thanks, Gil.
But it was so much funnier.
But
it was
so
really
much
funny.
funnier.
Far better that you had to do a funny little dance to succeed.
Alright, I think that's a good place to end it.
Alright.